My name is Mr. Ruterbusch, and I'm here to start a new thing where I'm going to talk about some books every now and then, just to get people to know what we have in here. Because about 2 weeks ago, a student came in and said he had no idea how to check out a book because he had never checked out a book. I was aghast. And here's a video of me being aghast. So, I started thinking, why doesn't this student check out books? And I thought, my dad was an avid reader, but only read one novel his entire life. Why? Because it wasn't real stuff. It didn't mean anything to him. And so he wanted to read books about stuff that really happened, but real people. And so I brought some. Just so my first book talk is going to be about nonfiction books. Like this one, A Cobra in the Barn. Awesome book. It's got people that go around and they find old cars and barns and sheds and they rebuild them. They fix them so they look brand new. It's got some great stories in it. It's a very easy read, but it's fantastic stuff. It's got some great stuff in it. So try and read that one if you like cars. Are you a fan of Doctor Who? Love Doctor Who. I love the fourth Doctor. He's my favorite. The guy with the long scarf. Now Rose Tyler is my favorite companion, but Doctor Who questions right here are great. So if you really like Doctor Who, here's a really good book for you. Dealers of Lightning. If you're into computers, where did Steve Jobs and Bill Gates come with their ideas for the PCs? And all from Xerox. If you didn't know that, I didn't know that. So they came with the laser printer, they came with the PC, they came up with the graphic interface, all Xerox. And the people that ran Xerox said, no, those aren't good ideas. How many millions and billions of dollars did Xerox lose out on because they didn't follow up their ideas that everybody else did? Really good book about that. Do you like stuff about warfare and brave people? This is a story about Congressional Medal of Honor winners from the World War II, the Korean War, and Vietnam. Excellent stories. This is stuff that really happened, and guys who were heroes and never went around talking about being heroes. They were just really good at taking responsibility and doing what they had to do. Excellent books. Ooh, lost it. Jim Abbott. He was born right here in Flint, went to school at Flint Central. He was born without most of his right hands, just a little bit of a right hand. And so he learned how to play baseball and football with his left hand. And so he was a starting quarterback for the football team. He had a home run in high school, one-handed. He went on to pitch at the University of Michigan. Then he went off into the pros. He threw a no-hitter, and just an amazing individual. And this is a beautifully written book, amazingly well done. So this is a great book if you're interested in sports. Another book if you're interested in sports. Dan Gable, the greatest wrestler ever lived in the greatest sport. I know that people don't agree that, but that's the way it is. Wrestling is the best sport. You need to read this book if you like wrestling, because this man is it. He had the Russians give him a standing ovation. He was unscored upon in the Olympics. He won 180 some matches in a row. He was just an amazing man and just driven by an incident that happened to his sister when he was just a little boy. And so it changed his whole life and the way he looked at things. But these are just some of the books that you should come in and read here in the library, because we've got books about everything. And if we don't have a book about everything, just come and tell me about it, and I will get that book for you. So please come on in and read and read and read. So thank you very much. This is Mr. R signing off.